Well, the House Appropriations Subcommittee agrees on USDA's 2020 budget. The proposal increases levels while aiming to disrupt several administration plans. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has the story.
A final USDA budget at just over $24 billion will likely be headed to the House floor in the coming weeks.
4% above the fiscal year 19 enacted level, but more than $5.1 billion above the budget request.
In addition to billions for Farm Bill implementation and nutrition programs, authors say they've included thousands of individual requests, including $680 million for rural broadband, $38 million for rural housing and infrastructure, and $3.3 billion for ag research. The committee's chief Republican says it'll also broaden America's agricultural community,
allowing smaller local producers to provide fresh products, gain a source of revenue, connect the urban to the rural, the farmer to the family.
If the bill becomes law, it could also put a stop to some recent USDA proposals, including the controversial plan to move research agencies out of the Washington area.
It prohibits the use of funds for any relocation costs associated with the Economic Research Service and the National Institute for Food and Agriculture. I believe it's a bad proposal that jeopardizes the integrity of science and research at USDA.
An amendment to the bill would also halt USDA's plan to close 9 Forest Service job training centers and transfer the additional 16 centers to the Department of Labor. Critics say the move could result in thousands of Forest Service layoffs while denying youth valuable vocational work opportunities.
Now, these 25 centers provide critical support to rural communities in maintaining public lands, actively managing our nation's forests, and helping restore communities harmed by catastrophic wildfires.
Though the bill passed the subcommittee by 8 votes, Congress currently lacks a bipartisan or bicameral agreement on overall budget levels, which means though the measure may be on its way to the House floor, its path to the president's desk is more uncertain. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Thanks for the update, Sarah. Now, Representative Newhouse and 50 congressmen say they do plan to protest the closure of the Forest Service Job Center to President Trump.